cracking, what's cracking? I'm out here in the UK on the straight out of Compton tour, man. Much love. And you know you rocking with, man. It's Lil Easy E, and we about that online. So we finna get it cracking, man.
Peace, family. So we recently shared a clip with WAC 100 speaking on No Limit business dealings and the oldest shit for the past catalog. We want to share this interview with King George, which was done about a year ago on All Access Viral Media. So shouts out to those guys. Definitely go over to their channel, give them a like and a sub. So let's check this one out.
You know, so RC Murder feeling like he's been portrayed, I feel him though, because he's still in that box.
Right.
If he's still in that box, you're going to feel portrayed. It don't look like betrayal. Now, if he get out, he gonna look like the good guy. But the man is still in the I can't speak on because I'm not in his.
P doesn't own any rights to those albums and publishing. Everything went to KLC, Beats by the Pound. So he wasn't getting any benefits from those albums that you was on as well. So is that true?
Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm gonna keep it real. That's a part of the dynamic that I can't speak on because I'm not in his business. If I was in his business as far as that, I'll know how much I'm owed. You know, but I'm gonna give you a snippet of what I heard because they went at P for their money, right? Beat by the pound. They got a lawyer and went at it.
Right.
They did the same thing I did, but P was pissed off at me when I got a lawyer for my royalties. It was the baddest thing I can do. But now all these guys got lawyers. It's all good. So I'm being attacked. So anyway, Beats by the Pound, all that shit in probate. You know, that's a probate case we talking about. Meaning that shit all caught up in the courts. Beats by the Pound ain't even got the money for that shit. Because it's all probated. You got the reason why it's in probate because you got major labels involved in the shit. Because they got to give a number. Universal got to give a number. Priority got to give a number. No Limit got to give a number.
So it's true. So it's true. Sorry to cut you off, King. So it's true that basically, because I remember one year, I think that was 99 or 2000, he did like how many albums? 23 albums in one year? Albums. So is it true that all the artists, he owns their publishing and royalties too, so nobody gets no bread, son, besides his son? Or Silk?
Whenever you take anything to probate, right? It's in the probate courts. Nobody get nothing. Not P, not by nobody, because it's in probate. It's trying to get the number so big. That's what got it probated. Nobody can get this number right. How many Universal sold? How many Priority sold? How many each artist sold? This shit'll give you a headache. So the probate courts got to deal with that, and that's something that's out of my department because I don't own No Limit Records. I don't own Priority. Nobody showed me any numbers, so I'll be talking shit to you about. Hey,
so what kind of business move did he make then? I mean, I'm not saying he's not doing any great business now. So I guess, I don't know. Remember
I can't elaborate on it because I don't know his business. I don't know his numbers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody know the numbers because we can all stand outside the door and say how much crack the man got in the crack house.
Right.
You don't know till you kick the door in.
Right.
You might catch a motherfucker with a whole pot in his hand. And he might catch him just sold out everything. We don't know the numbers until the dope man tell us. Whoever in the trap house know who it is. Whoever in the trap house know how many pistols in there, how much dope in there. We can sit outside the door and say, yeah, let me get a whole gang of dope in there. We don't know. We don't know how many records it sold. Each artist, when you're dealing with that, that's why if you're on Interscope, right? If you're on Interscope or Atlantic, right? You take one artist at a time at a genre. You're doing hip hop, you take an artist at a time. What happened was Pete crammed all them artists into one. Right. And that fucked the system up. It jammed the system. They couldn't understand it. Even the artists ain't know how many albums they sold. Because it clogged the system up. They're just getting over that shit. Pete clogged the system up. So that No Limit, us trying to find out who owed this, how much, of publishing he took, nobody knows because the probate court got it.
Damn. And they taking they sweet ass time to get it
That's
right.
money. The probate courts eat your money up. That's lawyers working with lawyers. That's lawyers working with the judge.
That's a lot of money.
Man, if you got a lawsuit, right, and the lawsuit take 3 years, that's a lawyer doing that.
That's right.
That's a lawyer eating off your shit. My boy just got settled a lawsuit for $1.5 million, right? He got hit by a car from the back in his truck by 18-wheeler. They gave him $1.5 million, but he took 4 years to do it, and he ended up with $20,000.
Wow.
See how it works?
Yeah, because the lawyers was
the same thing with Pete.
Sucking the blood off that shit.
They getting blood. That's why people tell you, be a doctor or a lawyer, because that's the biggest criminal.
Mm.
Be a doctor or a lawyer, and you're gonna get money. Because and if you're a doctor, you get the whole real dope around legally. If you're a lawyer, you get to draw out shit as long as you want to.
Yeah.
And then say, okay, we're gonna go ahead on and settle after 4 years, and my fee is this. The lawyer come out with $400 and something thousand, and my boy come out with $20,000. That ain't right, but that's how it works.
Yeah, guys, today you hear on that clip King George speaking on some of the No Limit dealings. Definitely encourage you guys to check out the full interview. King George saying what was done at that time was, unprecedented, just how they was able to jam the system and things of that nature. As we know, most labels only generally released one project or one album or one artist or a couple, not so much, but No Limit putting out so much music, jamming up the system. And then another point that he made was interesting, just about the music being held up in probate and in court and stuff like that, because I think sometimes P get a lot of negative flack where some of the artists are saying he owes them money, and P's right in saying technically he doesn't owe anybody anything. He's not even getting any of that money and such. He's still hustling, making his own money onto new projects and stuff. So, it's a crazy situation where the catalog's tied up and people got to wait and stuff like that. And just, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes choices in business and stuff sometimes. So I feel as though we can't give too much of a negative slant to something that's still out there, such a big empire. Let us know your thoughts. Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on about.online.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.